Donald Trump is dead. Is what a lot of people are saying on social media. The reason why that is because a lot of people were just playing a badass game of telephone. August 28th, which was yesterday, at about 5:30, it was reported that J.D. Vance, which is our vice president, said that he's ready to be president, even though he was praising Donald Trump's health. Then, to add fuel to the fire, today at around 5:17 p.m., a journalist by the name of Laura Rosen posted, "Trump has no public events scheduled all weekend. Don't believe he was seen today either." Then she posted the actual schedule that shows the president having no public scheduled events, Sunday nor Monday. Then another reporter responded to this message saying that he wasn't seen yesterday either. Robert Mackey ass came out of nowhere motherfucking instigating, but we love the additional tea. Also, it's just a fucking coincidence that J.D. Vance would just come out and say a statement like that he's ready to be president while we haven't seen Trump in days. Especially when the last person J.D. Vance went to go see was the... Mind you, this was also the time that we started seeing him rock. I mean, I guess it's really looking like...
What's up, guys? Thank you so much for being here. Welcome back to the channel. So today's clips have been making rounds online and they're pretty intense, but credit to the original creators. This video is purely for educational purposes and commentary. Let's keep watching.
So this is the photo we going with? That's the video footage we going with? That's got everybody thinking that he's good? When have you ever seen that man come out in front of a camera and didn't want to open his mouth and say something idiotic? He is not here. He is still missing in action. All of that is a setup. And notice how it came right after all the social media posts started blowing up. And CNBC just happened to be right there to catch all that great footage. When have the White House cameras never been able to get up and get a good shot of him? They did not want you to see him up close because it is not him. The footage was taken way back, not even close. The cover-up has begun. We are now in the timeline.
I'm telling you, something is going on, because even though they're saying he's golfing, TMZ just... Hold on. So this was posted by TMZ. Donald Trump spotted heading to golf course amid fake online death rumors. And then below it, these photos are from 2019, you fucking idiots. Just look at the license plate numbers. You guys, I'm telling you, something is happening. This is an image from 2019. When it was originally published, they did not blur out the license plate. As you can see right here, Trump played golf while hurricane was approaching the United States, 3/9/2019. And so apparently they're also sharing old videos. So as far as I'm concerned, I think this has done something. That female gaze can be quite a bitch. So what do you think? Is the ding-dong dead? Or is the ding-dong in the hospital? Because as we know, his official calendar is empty. Nothing. And with the amount of noise he made for the Army's 250th and every holiday, that asshole has to be front and in front of everybody. But where is he? And if they're releasing old video and duping TMZ, oh, fuck the mainstream media. You're better off with people like me. Duh.
Everybody asking where Donald Trump is, and I'm just trying to know if that orange motherfucker dead. I'm going to come right out and say it. Y'all not being direct enough for me. Is that Cheeto Puff dead? Is he croaked? Is he staring up at us? Is he watching up at us? Is he gone? Has he gone under? Has he gone under? Has he gone under? Not up yonder. Has he gone under? Is he gone? Is he no longer with us? Is he off this plane? Has he gone up under the hood of this bitch? Is he gone? I need direct answers quickly. quickly. We need them. They said it's been days, bitch. They said it's been days since they heard from him. Since they seen him. There's no meetings for the next week. There's no Nathanyards. We all wondering. Where he at? Where y'all at? Is Wig dead? Is Wig, and don't even think about marking this as misinformation because I'm asking the question. Is he gone? I need answers. Call me back. Call me back. Hit me up. Let me know something. I got the Tito's. I got the Tito's, bitch. I'm finna put a couple packs of Kool-Aid in it. I finna freeze it. Mix it up a little bit in the cup. We finna throw a cookout or something. I got the Tito's. Call me back. Let me know if you want me to get the Tito's and the Kool-Aid packs ready. I'm going to mix 2 flavors together. We're going to get this shit jumping. We're going to get it cracking. Somebody going to throw some shit on the barbecue or something before Labor Day? Come on now. Come on now. Come on out. Carne asada is going to be jumping off. Please. Let us know something. Let us know something. Right before I get them stamps, let us know something. I need to know something.
You would think that someone like Trump, with so much skepticism circling about his health and his actual condition and whether or not he was alive or not in the last 24 hours, he would have come out and reassured everyone that he was alive and well and spoken on camera. But no, he hasn't done that. Instead, we're relying on the White House telling us he's fine and these photos that are being released, and they're Getty image photos. This one, CNN just put up, of him with his grandson now. Earlier, it was his granddaughter. Now it's with his grandson, apparently walking through a motorcade. But is this really evidence that he is just fine? I mean, I guess we have to take it that he is. He probably is. But what if something is going on? Because the holiday weekend would be the perfect time for someone to go in for some sort of, let's say, operation for entertainment purposes and have some time off to recover and then come back out on Tuesday. Is that what's going on here? What's happening, everyone? There's a lot of rumors going around on the internet. This could just be easily cleared up by Trump himself. Yes, he spent a lot of his day posting on Truth Social about going after Chicago next, talking about how the courts need to approve his tariffs, hopefully, because they're needed, talking about how he's going to get rid of mail-in balloting except for the military and people who are ill, and issue some sort of executive order where he's going to mandate voter ID, talking about virtually no crime in Washington, D.C. because it's a militarized zone now, and posting some AI images of himself dressed as a SWAT officer and a police officer. This is just bizarre. Now, we have no idea if it's actually Trump himself posting on Truth Social or if it's someone doing it on his behalf. So they could clear this up really easily by just having him on camera and showing everyone he's fine. But if you look at this photo CNN released, look up close to that hand. That does not look good.
I went and did a little digging, looked at historical data, and let me show you a few things I found. So this is the area right around Washington, D.C. The orange and red circles are temporary flight restrictions. They're almost always there. The orange ones are for football games later today, and the red ones are always the security temporary flight restrictions around Washington, D.C. And this next part leads me to believe that there is something going on with Donald Trump's health, because he mentioned multiple times that he was going to Bedminster this weekend, which means he would fly into Morristown right here, or Allentown right here, and then drive over to his golf course. But as you can see, there's no temporary flight restrictions in this area, where there had been as late as August 26th. Well, digging through the data, I was able to find out that these temporary flight restrictions that had been published were canceled on August 27th at around 6:30 p.m., canceling all temporary flight restrictions into this area just 24 hours after they were issued, and just about 24 hours after Donald Trump's 4-hour cabinet meeting ended. There's only two reasons that Donald Trump has ever missed a golf trip to either West Palm or Bedminster, and that's either there's a significant military operation going down, and that usually doesn't even keep him from going, or he's not feeling well. So all signs point, just from this data alone, that Donald Trump is not in good health. He's not taking trips to go golfing. The press corps hasn't seen him. His post count is significantly down on Truth Social, and nobody's seen him. Where are the conservatives screaming, "Show us the president"? Because if this were President Biden, they would be asking for it. In fact, when he just got sick with COVID, they came up with a conspiracy theory that he had departed us. As I was recording this video, the White House came out and said Donald Trump is perfectly healthy. Apparently the discord from last night and this morning has gotten to him, and they say he's going to go out and play golf today, but we'll have to wait and see whether or not we actually get footage from that, because Trump has 0 public events on his schedule this weekend, which is rare for an American president to have 0 events on a major American holiday weekend.
Though he has been missing from action for the past couple of days, and Twitter sure seems to think that he's gone. Also, J.D. Vance did say this over 2 days ago now.
Very confident the President of the United States is in good shape, is going to serve out the remainder of his term and do great things for the American people. And if, God forbid, there's a terrible tragedy, I can't think of better on-the-job training than what I've got.
Which would be very convenient timing, to say the least, but the likelihood that anything actually happened to Donald Trump is extremely low. He's probably very safe in the White House right now. But the reason that these rumors continue to spread like wildfire is because while under authoritarian rule, the people that feel oppressed tend to latch on to things that would give them hope, a la a change in leadership, which is why these rumors spread like wildfire anytime there is even a small amount of legitimacy applied to them, like a ruler missing for a couple days. This happens with every major country whose people's freedoms are suppressed and is nothing new. So, yeah.
By show of likes and comments, who was just a little bit giddy thinking that Donald Trump could be dead? Like, let's be honest. We've all been waiting on that big, beautiful obit, that obit in the sky, telling us that Donald J. Trump is no longer with us. And I've already said, we're not going to see it the day that he actually goes, the day he actually leaves this earth, but we are going to see it after the fact. But nevertheless, you cannot tell me that this recent news has been a little bit of hope core for you. We all see what he looks like. We all understand that the time is nigh, that the bruises on his hand, that the saggy, puffy eyes, that the downtrodden demeanor tells us it's sooner rather than later. But this whole last 24 hours has got to be hope core, right? You've got to have a smile on your face and a pep in your step. So tell me, by likes and comments, who is ready? Let's go.
At first, folks were just curious, like, why is he quiet? Where's the usual chaos? But once people figured out that those TMZ pictures were old, the whole thing flipped, right? Some people are genuinely worried, thinking something is up behind the scenes, and others are just making jokes, saying that maybe the Wi-Fi got cut off at Mar-a-Lago, or that his phone just finally got confiscated, right? But here's the thing, when someone as loud as Trump suddenly goes completely silent, it always means something, right? Either he's being kept quiet on purpose, or something is happening that we don't know about yet. And TMZ trying to recycle old photos only adds fuel to the fire. So now the question is Trump just laying low for strategy, or is something bigger going on? Please drop your thoughts in the comments, because honestly, this whole thing feels way too strange to ignore. Thanks for watching, you guys. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And of course, this is just for commentary and discussion purposes only. I'll see you on my next one. Peace.